Well, this is the discovery system. It's made up of transparent locker modules that allow you to see the books inside. This allows users to borrow and return documents. It contains a touch screen and an illuminated sign that can be programmed. Here's how it works. Users can borrow, return, renew, or request information. In this instance, I'm going to identify myself as a user. When identifying myself, I can choose a barcode, like the one I have here. I'll identify myself now. Or if I don't have a barcode reader, we can enable or disable the keyboard button. For this demonstration, I'm going to use the screen button. When searching for a document, since everything is transparent, I'm going to select the book in locker 27. "27 confirmed. We, the children, are going to agree. Processing the loan now. Now I'm going to pick it up and take it with me. Loan successfully completed. This book is called We Children of Hitchman. If I now go to this user and ask for user information, we, the children. We also have the option of returning the document. Let's borrow another document. We identify ourselves again, and now I'm going to search for. Instead of the locker, I want to look for a document. Here I have 250 boxes, and I'm not sure if it has a document. When searching, I can search for any text I desire. This is what the text assumed. If I press H, everything with an H will appear. If I input an E, everything with an E appears. In this case, I'm going to select the Anfiojam, the biography, Anfiojam, accepted. Processing the loan now. Well, we can see that it says it is activating the security or deactivating the security. What does that mean? That means that the system is removing its security as we return it. As we lend it, the security is being removed. This is the case if the system is housed in a library, so that the security doesn't trigger. We're going to make a return now. To make a return, we simply bring the book closer. In this case, the system isn't recognizing it. We're now going to address this issue. And we close. And the return is successful. I want to return this document. What I'm going to do with this document is, I'm not going to put it in, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to try to trick you. By setting up security, the document will not be detected. I still have this document on loan. This document is Anfiojam. If we're going to request information, let's place the card. The user. We can see that I still have it. We haven't tricked it. Why? Because the system is composed of various antennas distributed throughout all the modules. It always checks whether we've removed the book or didn't put it in. For example, I'm going to make a loan, but I made a mistake. I want to pick up that book. As a user, I'm not sure how the system works. So I say I want to borrow another. I tap on the card and it says, well, I'm going to take this book, number 34, number 34. Okay, is that correct? We say yes. However, when we remove the book, we see that, oops, this book is not the one I wanted. They simply put it back in and it's closed. And it says that the document is still at the box office. The loan hasn't been made. I'm going to see this document. We still have the same. We could also do renewals if the system allows us. I'm going to try to return this book that I have here. This book doesn't belong to this library. It has a radio frequency tag, but I am going to try to return it. I put the document on the laptop, and it tells me that this document can't be returned here because it belongs to another library that isn't authorized. What else can we see here? We can see how this system loads. To load it, you simply have to enter a special code. This special code now, what we see is that it can be customized. You can even generate QR codes. Now to do the testing, I have a very simple code which is 4 to 9. I accept and I go into administrator mode. In administrator mode, I can see the warnings that we've received. What's happened? Some weird things, all right? All the strange things that could have happened. Why are they? Because they are books from another library. I'm not allowing it. I have allowed books, so it's letting me know that there are books that are here that should be in another library. But right now, I'm not allowing it to return them to me. We enter administrator mode again. Free configuration. On one hand, we can see how they are inside, which lockers are available, which lockers are occupied with the barcode, the ID, and the title of the document. Let's empty. I select the locker. There are books that I have to take with me. The 30-second one. Here it's empty. I'm going to empty 28 as well. Yeah. And I'm also going to empty 19. I'm like an administrator, so they told me to remove these books and I have already taken them. And now I leave. Let's imagine now for a moment that I, as an administrator, have been told to put these books in the lockers. I simply go to free settings. I'm going to load. To load, I'm simply going to have to, the person who is responsible for loading this equipment simply has to read a free locker. Read for us. I'm looking for the next free one. We got it. It asked me for another one. I'm going to load the mask. It's as simple as that to load the books.